What we're going to do is look at how to get multiple assets and shapes and create a copy of these so that we can reuse them. But in the case of my image here, where I have two identical images that are essentially a mirror, how would I go about that if it was a complex shape? Well, let's have a quick look at that. I'm going to create a clipping mask once again. New layer, right click, create clipping mask. I'm going to grab my pen tool in this case. Fill, I'm going to switch the colors out a little bit. Let's drop that down to a darker color, and I'm going to create a shape by clicking and dragging that I think is going to be useful at this point. Because it's a clipping mask, it is going to be aligned down to that bottom point there. If I wish, I can start manipulating these aspects until I get to something which I find that's going to be useful for my object. I'm going to shift select both of these and put them into a group folder. And let's call this skull. Now I'm keeping this quite simple for the demo, but you can have quite a few different assets in this. Now what I'm going to do is actually duplicate that group folder. So to do that, I could right click on this and go to duplicate group, or I can drag that down to the plus sign and that will create a duplicate of that. I'm going to transform this by going Control T to transform, or Command T if you're on a Mac, right clicking in there and going to flip horizontally. Now I can move that across. Holding down Shift will make sure that you align everything like so. Once you're done, press the tick to apply, or enter, or the cross to cancel or escape. And there we have it. We've got our two separate entities as a duplicate over there. Besides that, transform, Control or Command T, right click, we've got flip vertically. We've also got rotating in 90-degree increments. We've still got things like distort, skew and warp. So we still have a lot of options that we can play around in the transformation mode, but keeping these all in a folder, a file, means that each aspect is still completely editable and we've got absolute control over all of these assets. So should anything need to be changed, we still can.